I'm out here on Easter Sunday morning about 10:30, and I am retracing my prayer walk. I'm here on the rails to trails, and I had gone through a time of prayer walk on Good Friday, and I wanted to come back out and retrace that to get pictures of the areas that caught my attention. I took quite a bit of time on Friday, not only with the walk, but to kind of reflect on the walk. I wrote up a little reflection paper, and I thought that these photos of the areas I tried to describe would really help the situation here. So we're going along the Maple River. I am over here by Michigan milk producers, not very far away. I noticed that on Friday that I'm going to show you what's behind me here. There's quite an open area there, and as you get back there closer to the river, you really can hear the birds and the wildlife and the peacefulness. And as you get closer to the factory, you hear more factory noise. And I thought that was significant as I was crossing into the contemplation of Jesus' death and going on to the afterlife and the peacefulness, the resting in peace, all of that. And the birds were very helpful. I have found over the years that birds seem to be a comfort to many people in times of death, and their presence, I don't know what it is, that people notice them in times of death. I've talked with a number of folks that way. So we're coming back up to Front Street. It's my goal to take us down to the bridge over the river. Really quite nice down there. With the exception of the fact that it's near the iron plant, and as long as I don't look up there where the crushed cars are and all of that, it really is quite a nice scene here on the Maple River. So let you know what goes on with all these milk trucks here, and we're still following the river. We just didn't cross it right there like Front Street does. Actually, we got a little ways to go here. I guess I can keep showing you. Oh, here comes a milk truck right now. So used to these noises with these guys that I stopped paying attention when it drives in. So, yeah. So here's the river right over here. Pretty close. Oh yeah, they have these signs all along too that tell you where you are. I think I got that in frame. That tell you where you are. Now we're starting to veer away from the river. I can see where milk producers use this as a turnaround or something. I don't know, although they've got some barriers here, but otherwise looks like they use it. I guess I can keep showing you the operation here, because you can't really see the river on the other side too well anyway. Looks like there's a ditch here, but looking at this ditch, but thought maybe it was a deviation from the river. I guess probably just when the river's high. So there's where he went over here. You can see where people cut through there rather than taking this curve back out to Front Street. Can't see the river too well yet. That's still that turnaround area over there. But the river is over there on our left. Not really sure what's going on over here. I haven't walked back that way much. Looks like more industrial complex. You can still see Front Street, a few cars going by. Not nearly the traffic that it once was before this coronavirus kept people home. There's the river again, huh? Start to hear the bird song as we get further away from milk producers. Over on my right, here's more of that industrial complex. Grass is starting to get a little more green as we've had a couple of thunder showers in the past couple of weeks here, but spring is still yet to blossom out. I guess for April 12th, that's pretty typical. I'm saying it is a ways back here to this bridge. Just so you realize, I'll put this in front of me now. Rails to trails, this was where the railroad used to come through from Shepherdsville over there, the west, through Ovid, and on to the points east. I don't know how old this trail is as far as when they converted it. A lot of these throughout Michigan. Neat idea. Still following the river, get little glimpses of it every once in a while. Actually, this time of year, you can tell a lot better than when I'm down here in the summer. Starting to hear the movement of the river up here, the rapids. It's the only place I know of around here where there's rapids. Not that I've explored the river an awful lot. But yeah, it's under the bridge up here, so I think we'll stop at the bridge and then I can see if I can take us down the hill with this video going. So here we are at the river and on the bridge. Isn't that a pretty sound? Making sure to hold on to my camera. I don't want to lose that down in the river. Let's see if I switch sides here on my hand. I can see it a little better. See what I mean about the industrial stuff up there kind of ruining this otherwise very natural, pretty sight. So I'm gonna see about taking this pathway down here. Kind of steep. I guess I've done this, and I've gone trout fishing a few times. Let's see. This looks like an easier path. Still steep. But I guess that happens around rivers. Okay, here we go. Get a better view here. This is so nice down here. I hear geese. They're behind me, otherwise I'd try to get them in frame. Maybe I can get them. I don't know. Not sure if I got them or not. Whoa. Looking up and not looking where I was going. Reminds me of trout fishing right here. Sun's coming out on this Easter Sunday morning.